Alright, so we are back at the burnt house project. We are finally to the point of insulation, so that means drywall is about right around the corner. Electrical inspections done, plumbing inspections done, HVAC inspections done, so we are good to cover everything up here. So obviously, from what I was telling you earlier, this is the firehouse. So when I saw our house caught on fire and what the products that were on our house did, it made me really rethink how I wanted to rebuild our house. And I started looking at different products and different insulation products, because basically there's a lot of insulation products out there that are made out of really nasty stuff, and really hurts our environment, one, and two, our lungs when we're installing them. So we came up with Roxul, and this is the comfort bat system. This is the R15. It fits in a 2x4 space wall, which is super nice for us because obviously my house is from 1900, so we're not going to have 2x6 walls, so I don't have the luxury of doing a 5.5 inch thick R19 bat. So we're going to go with the R15 bat, and then we're going to do some outside insulation for the second story, but I'll show you how to install it in the basement setting, and kind of the easiest, tips and tricks. First tip, I've been playing with this in my hand, but is get yourself an old kitchen knife. And this is just a serrated, super simple old kitchen knife, wooden handle. There's nothing special about it. You can buy yourself an insulation knife. This works just as good. So we'll cut this package open here. So I like to flip them up on end, and they got perforations on the end, so you can open them really easy. I'll lay it down flat, and then we'll go to our first stud base. So these are 2x4 studs, 16 on center. So these are built for that, and we'll start right at the bottom. So start from the bottom. We'll lay it in fairly snug at the bottom, and we'll just gently push these into the stud cavity. So why we gently push is because all of our R value is trapped between these fibers. So if we crunch them and smush them, we're going to get rid of that R value. So you want to be gentle and make sure you're in there snug so this isn't going to fall out, but you also don't want to push super hard and collapse that R value. So these come in, I believe they're 48-inch lengths. So we're a little bit smaller than 8-foot ceiling with our studs in here. So what we'll do is we'll go all the way to the top, we'll gently fit it, and then we'll look here on the side, and we'll add about 1 inch, and I'll just pinch it with my finger there so I have a mark. Come down here, and I'll just cut right across that mark. And you can see how awesome this kitchen knife cuts through this stuff. And then you got yourself a little block for later. So keep all your little blocks, keep all these little things, because you never know what small spaces you may need to insulate with these. So put that to the side, grab your new one. Again, getting it tight with the top first. I'll gently push it in, and then right at the bottom, they'll meet together there, and you're done. You just insulated a single stud cavity. So we'll do this all the way around here. Happy insulating. So I said save your pieces. Here's a good example why. So if we're full 8 foot and we got two 48-inch ones, we got this little bit left here. So this is about 7.5 inches, give or take. So it'll be perfectly fit up here for this rim joist. So it fits nice and snug right there. And so now that's insulated as well. So if we leave that, we're gonna have a cold draft up to the second floor here. Obviously you're gonna run into some penetrations and some things you gotta get around besides outlets and those typical things. So in this wall we got plumbing, so easiest way to get around both of these is cut the bat in half and make sure you insulate this. So this wall is going to be your cold wall. So this is going to be absolutely what needs to be insulated. So if it's a little thinner on this front edge, that's okay. You just want to make sure you get something behind any of these pipes, any of these electrical cords. Those are the critical parts. So what we'll do is we'll take our knife again and we'll get one of these broke off here and we'll just cut straight down the middle. Alright, so once you got those two cut, you should be able to just tear them right apart like that. And it might take a couple tries, just make sure you cut through as best you can. And then what you'll do here is you'll slide her against the wall. Slide it right down. And again, go slow. Don't try and get everything all tight in at once. Okay. And with the help of your cameraman, you can do it too. Then, same thing, the front heater, we put this front up against, and it should do a pretty good job of sticking back to itself here. We don't want it bulging out past the drywall when we go to hang the drywall. So we'll cut it right there, like that. Pop it in place. So that's how you insulate with Roxul insulation, wall insulation in a basement. One thing I forgot to mention is sometimes people want to do a vapor barrier or something like that, either over the top of this or inside of this. We actually already have that vapor barrier, which is actually part of our basement system. So we can totally do this without having any paper face or anything like that, and it's going to perform really, really, really well. If you have any questions or comments, comment below and we will reply, and hopefully we can help you out on maybe your own DIY project. If not, you can go to their website and find all their detailed specs on there, and that'll help you out too. So thanks for watching.